Hi everyone, my name is Richard and I work as an iOS developer for a company called Beta Family. Today I will tell you more about beta testing with iOS 8, Xcode 6, and the new updated iTunes Connect. For a long time, developers have been struggling with UDIDs and they have been limited to 100 devices per year. That is no longer the case. We will now be able to add 25 internal testers to our development team, and also we soon to be available is 1,000 external testers, but for the time being only internal testing is available. So today I will show you more on how to start a beta test with an internal tester. So let's get started. Go to iTunes Connect Apple.com and sign in to your developer account. I've already entered my credentials, so I just click sign in. And the new interface of iTunes Connect, very simple, good overview of both what you can do and when you go to your apps, it's the same thing, very neat and easy. So we will start by adding users, internal testers. So what we have to do is go to users and roles, and here we will have to click the plus sign to add a user. And what I can tell you more about this is that you can add a user, you can delete a user whenever you want. You're not restricted in any way or limited in any way of adding and deleting users, so you can do whatever you want. So we have to enter the first name, the last name, and the Apple ID email. When you're done, you just click next on the right hand side of the screen. It will prompt a warning that this user will get access to your iTunes Connect account, but in the next step you will choose what kind of access they will get. So just click next, and here we will choose the user's role. I will choose technical. This is a read-only access, which means that the user won't be able to edit or manage any of your apps. They will just see what apps and what you have in your account. They won't be able to do anything about it. So tick the checkbox for technical if you just want to add read-only access, and I click next. In this step you will choose whether you want the user to receive notifications about stuff, and I don't care about that in this stage, so I will just click save. And I think that adding external testers will be a lot easier. It won't be necessary to go through this three-step process. It will be a lot easier, and you can probably add multiple users at the same time. So a verification email has been sent to the email address you entered. So I will go to that email, and we can see that we received a email from iTunes Store. This email welcomes you to iTunes Connect, and you will have to activate your account here as a tester. So this is a one-time process if the developer don't delete your account, at least when you're added as a internal tester or a user. So I will have to sign in with the Apple ID that don't need to say my password for the time being. I will have to accept terms of service, and I just swipe through it and I accept them. So now I'm signed into the developer's account. I can see exactly the same thing here as I can see here, but I can't edit anything. So here we should be able to refresh and see another user. Wait for it. Boom, we have another user. So what we need now is an application to test. So we go to My Apps. If you don't have any apps added yet, you can just click on the plus sign in the top right corner, add new iOS app, and this is all the information you need for beta testing. You will enter the name, you will choose language, you will choose bundle ID, you will choose a version, and you will choose a unique ID, and that's all you need. You don't have to submit for review or anything when beta testing with internal testers. So since I've already done that step, I will just open the app that I added. Now I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I clicked it but didn't get any kind of information that I did. So now my app is loading and we can see it's playing. I don't have much information about it or anything. I just entered the 5 fields that's required for adding an application. So now we need to upload our first beta build. So to do that, you will need Xcode, and if you don't have Xcode 6, you will have to log on to developerapple.com and sign into the member center. I'm already signed in, so I get directly to the member center when I click. And inside dev centers we have iOS, and we click on that one. And inside here we have a tab for iOS 8 GMC, the Gold Master C, which is really close to the real deal, but not really. So what you will have to do is that you have to download Xcode, and you will have to download iOS 8 for the device you want to test the application on. So that's all you need to do. And since I have already installed Xcode, I will open Xcode. And here I just have a simple one view application displaying nothing. And what I need to do is I need to archive this by clicking Product and Archive. Xcode will do some work for me, preparing the archive. When it's done, I will get a new window showing the organizer with my archive, and I will have to submit this one. I will submit it, and I will choose my development team. I only have one, so it's not much to choose from, so I will just click choose. And in the next step, you will just submit to Apple this beta build, and you don't have to do anything else. It will validate the app and check if there's any errors or if you're missing anything, and yeah. So I've already submitted mine, so I won't be doing this again. So I just cancel, and I quit the organizer, and inside my iTunes Connect, I forgot that I have to go to users and roles to view my users once more, and I have to click on the Apple ID, the email address for the user I added, and I have to turn on a switch on the right hand side of the screen. I turn on a switch, internal tester, and I save. Now I can use this user as an internal tester. So now I can go back to my app, and hopefully there will be a build for me available that I've uploaded before, just like you did now when you clicked submit. A lot of loading time in this video. I'm sorry for that, but hopefully you can stand out. So what we have to do now is we have to go to pre-release. This is where our build that we just submitted from Xcode will show up. So we can close, minimize Xcode. And this is the build. And we have to turn on the switch for TestFlight Beta Testing. Otherwise we won't be able to test. Now the switch is on, and you will see that it's active for internal, 30 days left. And we will go to internal testers to invite our testers. Everyone is already invited, but what we have to do in this step is we check the check mark, and we will click this save button will turn to an invite button, and we will click it. And what will happen then is that the tester will receive an email saying this: Beta Family Demo App version 1.4. And what they have to do, they have to open this in their iOS 8 device, and they will have to click on the link open in TestFlight. They will be redirected to the TestFlight app, and they will be able to install your beta version of your app. So that's all there is. What we will do at Beta Family about this is that we will provide our developers with the testers, and we will provide them with, instead of UDIDs, we will provide them with Apple IDs. So it will be just like before, but you don't need to add any IPA files or anything like that. You won't be adding UDIDs to a provisioning profile. You will be managing everything through iTunes Connect and uploading your app via Xcode 6, and everything will be up and running. So we will still support you with the awesome testing community that we have, and hopefully you will enjoy it just as much now as you did before. And I believe that's it. Thank you for your time, and if you have any questions or comments, just post a comment below